Hello, I'm Neil Quigley and welcome to the latest episode of my Blogcast. Hope you're well and you've had a good few weeks. My girlfriend is a big fan of restaurants, food, eating out, and indeed cooking some amazing dishes herself at home. She has a whole bookcase full of different cookery books. I'm very lucky because she adapts every meal to make it suitable for me. So she makes it gluten-free so I can eat it with my celiac disease. Obviously, eating out isn't necessarily that easy for me. It's getting much better, to be fair. Many places are becoming more aware of celiac disease and the need for us to have completely uncontaminated gluten-free food. However, it is still somewhat of a frustration for my girlfriend that we can't just go to every single type of restaurant she'd like to go to. She could go, but obviously no point me going with her unless I'm just going to drink wine and watch her eat, which I have offered to do, but I have to concede, I think she is right when she says that would be a bit odd. She is always on the lookout for new places that we can eat and new dining experiences that we can enjoy together. She found this place in London on Charlotte Street called 6 by Nico. They do fine dining and make all of their events themed, so they have a particular theme for a few weeks and they change it after that and come up with a different theme. Obviously, she did check in advance before she booked it that they could cater for me and they could supply a fully gluten-free meal. The particular event they were running that caught her attention was a Sherlock Holmes themed dinner. Here is how it worked. We went along a couple of weekends ago on a Sunday afternoon. Like a normal restaurant, you just book your table, which you have for a couple of hours. What we had booked was the Sherlock Holmes experience, which came as a basic package with a 6-course taster menu, and between each course you get clues to try and solve the Sherlock Holmes mystery that's unfolded as you enjoy your food. It was actually a really nice sunny day when we booked to go, so we got up to London a little bit early and found a pub where we could actually sit outside on the street in the sun. Got talking to a very interesting older lady who had just come back from 3 months in Thailand, where she spends every single winter, which did really appeal to me. I would love to be able to go and do that every year. The worst 3 months of the year, winter-wise, when the weather is at its worst, I would love to just go and be somewhere hot and sunny for that time. Maybe one day I might get a chance to do that. You never know. After we had a drink in the sunshine, talking to our new friend, we headed to the restaurant. We did get there a little bit early, just a few minutes, but they've got a bar area, so they put us in there initially, and as soon as our table came free, they came and got us. All very civilised. The decor in there was very nice. We sat ourselves down, and when we sat down, obviously it had the menu there for us to see what we had coming. Also, there was some pre-reading to do. It set the scene for the case we were trying to work out and gave us all the background information we needed. My other half is really into murder, mysteries and that kind of thing, so it did really appeal to her, and I quite fancied it because I thought it would be fun as well. So we did our pre-reading of the case, and there was a couple of additional things you could buy and add on to the basic package that we'd already booked. One of those was an aperitif and also a snack. Now, all of the food and drink was Sherlock Holmes inspired and themed, kind of gathered from the books, but obviously it was fine dining, so the dishes were, I would say, enhanced a bit. We did go for the aperitif and the snack, both of which were very nice, and the other additional option we went with was you could, for a bit of extra money, add on the wine pairing, which meant, of course, with every course you got a glass of wine. I mean, if you can drink and enjoy your wine, I would kind of say, why would you not do that? It was really well done, as you'd expect for that kind of operation. Every time somebody brought a new dish over, they made sure that I got the gluten-free one. Many of the dishes were labelled, had a sticker on. It was obvious which one was mine, which made me feel nice and comfortable and relaxed about eating there. They also explained what was in the dish, and from my point of view, they explained what they're taking out of mine, which I did also like as well. And just prior to the food arriving, the wine for that course would also be delivered. And again, they talk us through the wine, where it was from, the notes, and why it was paired. I must say, the food was very, very good. It tasted amazing, and every single one of the wines they brought out was very good. And as you would expect, the wines did go perfectly with each dish and did definitely enhance them. We played the game correctly. We only did the next bit of reading when we had the particular course, and with every course you got given an additional clue to build your case and try and solve it, which was great fun. And we did have some relatively lengthy conversations in between the next course arriving, of us both giving our take and our opinions. Happily, we were pretty much on the same page all the way through. Maybe we should start our own detective agency. Seemed to be going well, and we seem to be quite good at it. The clues built and built, and it was all paced quite nicely as well. You didn't feel you were rushed at all. Obviously, after the last course, you get to decide who you think the guilty party is, and then it's all self-contained on your table, because you can discover who the culprits are at the end of the booklet that you've been using all the way through. The service in there was really good. The food was fantastic, and the Sherlock Holmes slant on it made it more fun, made it a very interesting dining experience. As I said earlier, they do lots of different themed events, and we would definitely go to one again. It was good fun. The staff were fantastic. The food and wine were excellent. Definitely a success, I would say. And of course, we did crack the case as well. I am a big fan of theatre and live performance, and I'm not sure exactly how this happened, but I only managed to get to the theatre to see something for the first time this year the other weekend. I've just been very busy doing lots of different things this year, so not actually got to the theatre. Something I plan to put right. Now I've been again, I need to get back into my usual once every couple of weeks visits. I managed to get on the day tickets for Linda and I to see Sorry Prime Minister, which was a sequel, if you like, or what they were calling the final chapter to the TV sitcom Yes Minister, which of course eventually became Yes Prime Minister. Griff Rhys-Jones played the former MP Jim Hacker, and Clive Francis was Sir Humphrey. I don't want to give too much away in case you're planning on going to see it, but basically, as happens with all prime ministers, they kind of run their course and have to find something else to do once they've had to relinquish the power of the country. Jim Hacker has ended up with his own college at Oxford University named after him, where he is the master, and he is getting a bit old and they want to get rid of him, but he doesn't want to go. So to try and fight this, he calls Sir Humphrey back in to help, and it kind of all goes a bit crazy from there in many respects. It's really well done. They have put a modern slant on it as well, and they very cleverly replaced what was originally the Bernard character with a completely new character, so it still does work as a three-hander with the three of them bouncing off each other like you had on the original sitcom series. The acting in it is brilliant. It's very funny, and I will say Griff and Clive do beautifully recreate the dynamic between those characters that I remember from watching the TV show. We managed to get decent seats as well towards the back of the stalls. It's on at the Apollo Theatre, Shaftesbury Avenue, where, to be honest, I don't think there are any really bad views at that theatre. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Had a brilliant time. Nice to get myself back into the theatre. I just love the whole thing about going to a show. You arrive with the anticipation of what it's going to be like, get yourself a drink, relax into it, then you sit down, show starts, have a drink and discussion during the interval about what everybody thinks about it so far, and then enjoy the rest of the performance and see where it goes. Can't wait till my next trip to the theatre, which will be quite soon now. Tottenham Hotspur actually managed to win a game of football last weekend, which was great. It was much needed. We made very hard work of it. Sadly, the only team who we could have caught and leapt above if we'd have won and they'd have lost, and we would have actually got ourselves out of the final relegation place. However, typically they won as well. So although we won a game, we're actually no better off. We've got 4 games left and we really are in big trouble. I hate to say it, but there has to be a reasonably good chance we could go down. We just need, hopefully now, to find some momentum now we've won a game. But really, to stand a good chance of staying up, we could do with winning our 4 remaining matches, and they're all tough games, so I'm not sure exactly what is going to happen. I've only got 2 more home games to go and support the team at this year, against Leeds United and on the last game of the season against Everton. I really hope everything doesn't go down to the last game of the season. I'm not sure if my nerves will be able to take that or not. Last weekend, my girlfriend threw her first barbecue of this year. She is an excellent cook, as I said earlier, and very good at barbecuing. Always cooks everything to perfection, and she won't let me anywhere near it, so I don't have to do any cooking or anything. The most I have to do is prepare my gluten-free burger rolls and put the slice of cheese in it so it's ready to accept the burger. So from my point of view, I just get to laze around in the sunshine a bit and enjoy a burger and sausages cooked for me. She does also make some amazing coleslaw and salads, which complement the old barbecue brilliantly and make you feel a bit better about it all when you're having a bit of greenery, something healthy to go with all the meat. That's all for this time. Look after yourselves and each other. Take care, and I will speak to you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.